Passport man. Let's see. This is upcoming. Maybe too fast. It says live. Let me see. Passport man. Let's see. This is upcoming. Maybe I should turn on my mic fast. These guys can hear me pretty well. Let me plug in my mic. We're over here sitting in Roppongi Hills. I'm gonna plug in my mic and see if that works automatically. And we got some time before some people find this video. So let's see, I got my mic here somewhere. Let me just, maybe I can do this. Yeah. I think I still have my mic from yesterday. Here's one mic. Yeah, nice. We're gonna do a quick mic test. Yo, what's good, Song and Win? How you doing, man? Man, got some crazy stories to tell. Gonna do a quick mic check. Gonna turn this on mid-camera, mid-video. This is the first time I've ever done this. So we're gonna turn this on, see how this affects the sound. It'll be an interesting experiment. And then we're gonna walk around. Thank you, I appreciate that, Song and Wind. And probably won't interview people, but maybe I'll have it ready just in case if this is working. Let me see. See how my battery is. Oh, the battery is super low on that. Let me try the battery on this thing. So that's the battery thing. Oh, nice. It's working? Nice, bro. Nice. It's the battery on here. One of these. Thank you for letting me know it's working. Alright, so this other mic is pretty good, so the battery's better. I should have put the fluffy thing on this thing. Let me see. How does this sound, okay? Probably okay. I should put it's not that windy today, so, alright, should be alright. Cool. So I'll turn this off to save this battery, just in case we interview some people. And it's off, and I'll just stick it on like a fluffy thing. It won't look as attractive. But yeah, these real mics are good quality. See, if I put this on the fluffy thing, yeah, we'll stick this on the microphone just in case we need it. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for letting me know. That saves me because then I'm jumbling this, the phone, listening on here. It really helps me. They make them for music recording. Oh, yeah, I didn't realize that about the Rode mics. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Don't want to get myself into some trouble. Just explore this area. Yosh. It's kind of a cool area, actually. Australian company. Oh, I didn't know Rode was Australian. So let's just walk about. We're I don't know too much. Well, yeah, I ended up in Roppongi, and my day started late. My girlie didn't wake me up, so I'm like, I still have one more thing to do. But I'm in Roppongi. I covered that first. But a lot of, I don't know this area too well. And then when I came here, I didn't, oh, we got a like, thank you, appreciate it. Always good to get that first like. But this thing is huge, this area. It's very difficult to understand this area, and they have a lot of companies and things to do here. So, I was like, what do I do when I came here? It was very difficult to find. Christine, how are you doing, Christine? All right, I remember this. This is the information center, so I know what I'm doing now. We got 9 people. Yeah, well, they got several information centers. So it's sort of like a maze if you've never been here before. It's like a huge mall complex. Oh, there's a Toho Cinemas here. This might be a good place to watch a good movie. I didn't realize they had a Toho. I guess they have everything here. This mall is crazy. We got Mori Art Museum, Roppongi Hills. It reminds me very much like California is part of Tokyo. But the interesting thing is it's super expensive here, but like it's hard to get around. So I think you really need a car. So Christine, I did a late night interview. Shout out to you, by the way, Song and Wind, for helping me out with the sound. How are you doing, Christine, before I get into it? How's life on your end? Sounds like Song and Wind is doing well. Um, how are you doing, Song and Wind? I know you said my mic was very good, but how is it? Kind of curious to check out this area. How are you, Song and Wind, and how's Christine as well? I was there soon after Mori building was constructed. Yeah, these buildings look new. I just don't know what this stuff is. I kind of want to see all of this stuff. I don't normally walk here because I'm usually trying to find my destination. I'm okay waiting for the client. All right, sounds good that you're doing well. Christine, good, ready for your Tokyo adventure, boring in Oregon. Yeah, definitely an adventure. Getting here was definitely one, but now that I'm done with my meeting, my appointment, we can walk around, kind of check this out together. Because usually when you go to these places, you just go for what you need and then run to your next thing. Asaha TV over here. Yeah, this looks like an elevator or bathroom. It's really hilly. It's very like, it's very apt for them to call it Roppongi Hills. Because look, like there's all of this climbing and walking you gotta do. Very tricky to find the place. This looks like a Eiffel Tower of sorts. I've been all over that area 20 years ago. Interesting. It's a silent place. Interesting. You got like you got waterfalls over here. It's like a very relaxing place to work. There's a lot of companies out here that invest a lot of money. And these people live here I guess the cool thing about having a lot of money, and I don't live here, but you know, in Japan, you don't really have a lot of options, guys. So my hair was psychotic crazy, so I just got a quick haircut. You try and put it off, but you know, eventually. My hair is just too crazy, too big. I needed to do something. This big statue over here, it looks like a spider of sorts. Are those eggs inside? Like, what is this supposed to be? But I guess this is an art thing. I think the lighting could be a little better. I'm gonna take you to look at this. This is kind of a tourist information center instruction thing over here. So let's go ahead and read what it says. Let me see. Mori Art Museum, Tokyo City View, Mori Art Center Gallery, Roppongi Hills Club, Academy Hills. But there's a lot more than that. So yeah, beautiful place, my dear friend. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Yeah, it's a big spider. Let's count the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it 8 legs? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it is 8 legs, guys. It's definitely 8 legs. I just counted it. You can't see this leg because it's there. But yeah, you're right. Who said it was a big spider? Christine? Oh, Song and Wind said it was a big spider. Forest Review says, hi, my man. Say hello to Brazil. Hey, Brazil, how you doing? By the way, we got 3 likes. Thank you, guys. Oh, Brazil, yeah. Forest Reviews, did you see the nighttime stream? I think it was last week or a week and a half ago. I had a girl from Brazil, a beautiful girl. She was interviewing me at first, and then she started interviewing people with the Rode mics. So that was pretty cool. But shout out to Brazil. I got a few friends from Brazil. I have another friend. He does construction. He's from Brazil. Very smart guy. He's one of the first people I met starting doing social media. But anyway, Forest Reviews, shout out to you. I appreciate you representing Brazil in the chat. I encourage anybody watching to shout out their country. I'm not gonna go down here because there's more to explore. And I don't even recognize, oh, this would take me deep underground. So I don't know if I want to go down here. All right, I saw this on the way there. This is like the Matrix movie where like, okay, people are starting to walk in, but let me explain what time it is. Why I'm surprised. Oh, it's lunchtime, or people are coming back from lunch. Uh, did you mean more after that dinner with MJ? Yeah, so we met with Funk that afterwards, so there's three of us. And then we were just getting like compiled by girls afterwards because the girls were like DMing us and talking about meeting for karaoke. And then me and MJ didn't eat dinner before meeting up with Funk that. So what happened was when we were eating dinner, I saw this beautiful girl. We started chatting her up, or I started chatting her up, and she was just very receptive. She tried to speak English, but we kept it Japanese because even though her English sounded good, she wasn't, well, I don't think she knew much. I think it just sounded good, like she spoke it. But long story short, I wanted to catch the last train because I had to be here this morning. That's part of the reason why I slept late. I still caught the last train. I felt bad. But like, Funk that was out and MJ's new to Japan. So I just started like talking to girls. All the girls speak Japanese, so you gotta speak Japanese. There's not that many pretty girls around. I'll try and look for them. It's like a whole bunch of office workers. If I go this way, that's not the way I wanted to. How did I come here? I think I came from the opposite end. But this is more working area. I'll do another live stream where we go to Shinjuku, and then you'll see a lot of pretty girls. But this is not all of Tokyo. Like Tokyo is huge, so you cannot avoid the pretty girls if you're in like Shinjuku or Shibuya or Harajuku. They're everywhere. They're literally like bumping into you by accident. There's so many. But here, I mean, it's just a different environment over here. That language issue is super complicated, Song and Win. And I think, it's like, Funk that. I'm gonna do an interview with Funk that because we speak a lot when the camera's off. Shout out to all my Shichosha, my people who come here and say what's up while they're in Japan. But do you know that many Japanese won't talk with me in Japanese even though I'm a translator for profession? Song and Win, why? Why would they? That doesn't make sense. Like they should be happy to talk with you. They should find that exciting that you speak Japanese. It's called having a gaijin complex. Interesting. This might be the way I came. So I know at nighttime, something's really happened to Roppongi. I think this might be the nightlife area, sort of kind of walking on the way. I think we're gonna go here. I came a different way by train than I usually go. So you guys might get lost with me a little bit. But we're not gonna go, let me see. I'm going to another destination. Destination I'm not too familiar with. It was around Japanese at NYC in the 80s, 90s too that prepared. I see. Shout out to NYC. Song and Win, I'm from NYC, right? New Yorker in the house. It says this way 140 meters, so until I think this way is the way I used to come, but we're gonna go the opposite way. It's just very difficult, this train station, to get around. Here we have a nice bike. Brooklyn in the house. Yeah, I'm a Brooklynite. But Brooklyn got very expensive, so I think I was paying less money living in Manhattan before I came to Japan than actually Brooklyn. Albany, that's upstate. Manhattan and Queens, nice. That's New York City, Manhattan and Queens. Apple Intelligence. This looks like an Apple store or a big ad. iPhone 16 Pro, Apple Intelligence. Here you go. Anyone asking for, everyone's got different tastes and looks. I was born in Troylet. Interesting. Troylet. Let me see. What happened to Christine? Christine, how are you doing, by the way? Is it a long day you're expecting? So this area actually becomes more like a mall, less business, I feel. There is a Shake Shack here. It's 204. I'm low on battery on that phone. This board is, I always keep this battery 100%. But this Shake Shack here is by my first workplace ever in Tokyo. My sales job, but very strict. That's why I left. But very nice people, super nice. Like I was almost crying when I left because I felt like they were so nice. I felt bad for leaving. Shake Shack. I would definitely eat here if I wasn't shooting live stream. What's up, Pigeon? I don't got any French fries or food for you, but he's gonna go to these other people. But it's actually like one of those co-working spaces in one of these buildings. So that was the first time I came here. So luckily for that, I recognize this area in the Shake Shack. So the Shake Shack doesn't even use Australian meat. It uses a meat from some country in Africa. So very interesting. And then obviously, even though it's 205, let me see here. Seattle's best coffee. I think it's in this building here that they have the co-working space. And I did pass through maybe this way to get to that tall building. But I think to go back, it might be a little boring and a little dangerous with the car situation here. So for that reason, let's walk on the other side of the street. I feel like based on my way coming here, let me show you guys something, by the way. Yeah, I love Shake Shack. Shake Shack originally is from New York. It's a small place. Let me go in here. They'll stop me. I'll get out of here in a second. Oh, they don't have it, so okay. So that's very cute. There's like a little birdie here. You see this? It talked when I came in. It's moving its face. Napla arimasen でしょ? Napla arimasen ね。Yeah, ない。はい、ありがとうございます。めっちゃ可愛い。めっちゃ可愛い。どうやって？one more time? もう一回? It's moving and chirping. 可愛い. Okay, ありがとうございます. Bye bye. All right, so that's cool. What I wanted to show you was like, everything is like sponsored nowadays. These things look so delicious. I don't know what this is. Oh, they're making it fresh. I smell the cinnamon. Places, I gotta get out here. That's unhealthy way. I'm super hungry. But if I don't shoot this live stream now, yeah, this Shake Shack is definitely where I'd be eating. Let me see what time I gotta be. I don't know if I should call it downtown. Roppongi feels like uptown. Cinnabon, is that a Cinnabon? Oh, it is a Cinnabon. Songwin says Cinnabon in Japan, they're really good at butt fattening, yeah. Dude, the food here's pretty for those. Yeah, they weren't showing a lot, but they're pretty. Not showing part of the body, but I like dimples. Yeah, nice soft fat cheeks. Let me see, Cinnabon, yup. Oh, here's the city life. This feels like city. Here we go. Now we're back. It feels a little more like Tokyo, but Roppongi Station. Is that the station? This part kind of feels like Akihabara. I've yet to do a stream in Akihabara, but I'm meaning to. We have some construction over here. Passed by the construction site. Across the street, you can see a big highway. Let me see. So we got Song and Wind in the house. We got Force Reviews. Shout out to you, saying hi from Brazil. We got Christine, working but still saying hello to the chat. All right, nice. I'm so happy because we don't have Stina, but this is an earlier stream than usual. So I'm happy Christine and some of you guys who could catch the earlier streams because we have a big time zone difference between the rest of the world. And I want to show Roppongi. I don't come here often. I come here just slightly a little more often than I come over to, and there's so much to see here, especially for me. Then Osaka, I come, yeah, maybe like 6 times a year to Roppongi. Well, I come here a few times so far this year, more than usual. Yeah, the difficult thing about the fattening foods in Japan is it's so delicious. They really know how to make everything taste great. One of the misconceptions I wanted to say. So, the truth about Japan is it is super safe out here, and they are healthy from one standpoint. But the misconception is that all the food is healthy out here. But I hope this sounds okay. It sounds very loud on my left-hand side. Hello, bro. Happy good morning. What are you doing? Well, I got done. I'm trying to find my way back to downtown. It was supposed to be my first appointment. It was my second appointment. So I got this ended up being my first appointment here in Roppongi. I got myself like a haircut. Can still tie it back though. All right, Christine, charge your phone. Sounds good. Thank you, Song Win, for letting me know. Wow, this store is mad cool looking inside. Speaking of sweets, just a little traffic, but normal, cool. I wasn't sure because I don't got the puffy thing on my phone. Very delicious looking inside. But we'll avoid that because sometimes when you walk inside these stores, your receptions get bad. So we're just I'm trying not to use my Google map. But look, it's so hilly. Look at this hill, right? See all this hill down there? And it's so hilly here that I really understand the Roppongi Hills. It took me it said 13 minutes on Google Maps, but 8 of those minutes were under the ground. It's very confusing. You are food. You are what you eat. Lemtur, how you doing? Have you had some experiences with Japanese where you feel like they just want to practice their English? Absolutely. And you know what? Even in America, what I will say is I feel more than practicing their English, especially in what do you call it? What's the name of the place? In the hub where the gaijin hunters go. I feel like they want to just get your attention and your energy more than your English nowadays, and that's even outside of Japan. So good question, Song and Wind. I can pin that, I guess. So I can walk this way or that way. So many different ways we can go. Trying to figure where I came from. There's a Tolly's Coffee and a rack tender. There's Coco Ichiban. DMMX. I think this might be for learning English, or based on the ad, looks like the girl is like at a gym, so maybe it's gym stuff. Maybe it's an advertisement for a gym or sportswear. Song and Wind says, if they it's like they want to escape. I was attacked a few times by Japanese. Really? Was it like Japanese guys or? Well, what was the situation exactly? Sometimes those English bandits stand near the Kai Satsuguchi. Kai Satsuguchi, what's that? Is that one of the 23 wards, or is that? Oh, so this is the bar Jumanji. They got the street hustlers at night here. Yeah, this is. I think you know what? For a fact, I know I was with Funk That out here. Wait, was it Funk That or? It must have been Funk That. Yeah, I think Funk That. I came out here twice for at least one live stream, and one was with Funk That. And I remember Funk That's not watching this. I should text Funk That. See how he is after yesterday. I think he probably stayed out all night. He might be sleeping. I felt bad for leaving the bros, but they had 2 of them, so maybe they remembered some Japanese from when I was talking. Look, wow, there's a big crow with the pigeons. You got the pigeons waiting for food, hollering at the people. Then you got this big crow here. Oh, you got a second one. They're kind of scary. Look in the eyes. They're very intelligent. Might have to fight them off of my eyes. Can you see the eyes? You don't want to look a bird in the eyes, but they notice me watching. But they're very smart. They're up to their birdie crow business up here. This one's got a big furry head. But look at the size compared to the pigeons. Pigeon, crows. But anyway, you guys didn't come here to see the city bird nightlife. And then you got the sparrows over here. put a one in the one, two in the chat if you want me to stop. So I'm really into. Oh, he's having a rough time. This guy. It's rough out here, even for these birds, man. No mercy, man. Pigeons don't even have mercy on each other. But they trust the humans a little too much, and sometimes there's some cruel humans. We all know that. Those crows, karasu, don't play. Yeah, man. Like they look at you, and they're gangster and they're big. You know, I'm a little worried, but trying to get the content. But I feel like they understand you. Crows give you a chance. Kakuyasu class. That sounds like what you were saying before. At nighttime, this place is heavily trafficked by all sorts of nightlife individuals. You feel like it's Gangsterville. Say what's up to this, especially this area. This is Nightlife City, man. This was crazy. I turned off the camera. All sorts of crazy shit started happening here. Another crow. I feel like I'm being stalked. I feel like they're looking at me now because I'm giving them attention. They might have signaled with each other. But anyway, here's a tiger. See you later, crow, man. They're so smart. I really want a parrot as a pet once I get my shit together. I would take a crow as a pet, but they're doing their own thing. These crows, kawasu, that's what I saw, don't play. They sometimes attack people's heads. Wow. I got a story for you, by the way. Speaking of a hawk that knocked the food out of my hands. He swooped down in Akashi Park in Kobe in Kansai. But let me read the rest of the chats. This is Hard Rock Cafe over from California. D-Links Bar, Tokyo. But this is, if you want nightlife, this is where you come, but during the daytime. We're out here during the nighttime. I mean, you come out here during the nighttime, we're out here during the daytime. And wow, there's a Don Quixote right on the nightlife street? Crazy. Man, Japan don't play. They always making their money. Yo, Japan integrates the nightlife into the daytime. So they can make their money of the daytime stuff. But actually, like if you do have some action during, this is the Don Quixote theme song. I don't know if it's copy, R-I-G-H-T, Don Quixote. So we're gonna walk away. Yeah, during nightlife, there's some useful stuff for nightlife activities you can get from Don Quixote. So, and in daytime, if you need some toothpaste or to wash your clothes, you can get everything from Don Quixote. Oh, Family Mart. So, all right. So Dr. Stretch is like this famous place. And I told you guys I'm not that flexible. This is like the McDonald's of like stretching. I don't think there's anything like this in America. But I was curious about this place, but they don't speak English. But I think they told me that this is the only place, is Dr. Stretch, that they speak English. So if you do wanna get a full body stretch or something, I don't know if it feels like a massage. Here's the prices. This is my first time looking at the prices. 40 minutes for Rokusenen. That's maybe like $4,000 America forところで英語上手人ありますか？上手な人は今日いなくて。でもすみません。新宿、大体新宿で歩いて、新宿のダクトストレッチで会心はいた、六本木でと思いました。たまに英語上手スタッフ。それは確か本当に？英語話せるスタッフ。でも今はないね。Okay. Yeah, the aquarium. Wow, your wife worked at that Hard Rock Cafe? Huh. Weekend, 週末だけ。週末ここに行きますね。Okay. ありがとうございます。Bye bye. All right, so, wow, that's crazy that your wife used to work there, Song Gilwin. That's cool. The aquarium, is there an aquarium by here, Song Gilwin? I'll check that out. It's good to know. Is there an aquarium nearby here or nearby? I gotta walk back to that Hard Rock Cafe. Yeah, the Nigerian Scouts. Yeah, the Nigerian Scouts all up and down this road. You go in here deep for like 5 blocks straight, you'll be getting hounded by the Nigerian Scouts and the ladies asking if you want the massage and the, you know what they do out here. This area is the RED lights. Don't be confused by like the Family Mart and the Don Quixote and the Hard Rock Cafe. in that doctor stretch, this whole area becomes nightlife. I was shocked because the part that I thought was nightlife, Pasila Resorts. And you know, they're not aggressive. Most of the time when you walk in this area, no one's gonna physically grab you like Bangkok, Thailand, which is annoying, especially during summertime. Cause you know, like I feel kind of clean, or you know, I don't want people like grabbing me. Anyway, Song win, but they got to do their job. Shout out to the hustlers and the RAD Light. They definitely have a an audience, but I'm just not really the audience. Probably will never be. I have a little bit of a germaphobe issue and all this other stuff. Oh, we're walking closer to this thing. I think you guys said it was a quiet dome or something like that. What's in here? This is a Mitsui Garden Hotel. Why does it say boat race? Is this a company, guys? We got 4 likes in here, thank you. Oh, that's Tokyo. Guys, I say I'm a man of culture and I can't, you know what? Yeah. Everyone, this is Tokyo Tower. Song and Win, thank you for pointing that out. We got Hobgoblin. I don't like Hobgoblin as much as Hub. Put a 1 in the chat if you're a Hub fan. Put a 2 in the chat if you're a Hobgoblin fan. But I did meet up with some very cool people at this Hobgoblin. Now I'm starting to kind of, wow, I didn't know. So this area is connected to Roppongi. I don't know Roppongi very well, but I feel like Roppongi is sort of small now that I'm noticing all of these landmarks here. But I definitely remember I'm like piecing bits of activities together now from nighttime stuff. Never heard of Hobgoblin, must be newish. Yeah, I think it's a competitor. I think it's like a British pub, competitive hub. I never heard of it too. I think that this Hobgoblin on the corner is the first time I ever heard of Hobgoblin. This Uber Eats guy is getting inspected by the Popo, so I'm gonna start walking quieter, talking quieter, and walking faster. Let me check how the battery is on my device. You guys see my inspection device? Okay, not bad, but we'll just plug the battery out when it's time. But good to hear that you guys can hear me okay. Shout out to you, Song and Win too. 5 likes up in here, that's great. Yeah. I feel like I'm walking in the right direction. I might have overwalked it. I guess we'll make a right, but sometime, have any of you guys watched and been to Tokyo Tower? We have a nice view of it right here. Some people might have a statue of it if they visited Japan, but this is my first time really looking at Tokyo Tower. Shout out to Song and Win pointing it. Oh, construction smell. It smells bad, the construction. Big house, what's that? Roppongi Hills, guys, Roppongi Hills. Kind of hot as hell. Oh, this looks good. Not bad looking food options out here. While I'm waiting for this light, I'm gonna take off my sweater. Not sweater, it's like a coat. It's kind of a warm day, surprisingly, in the middle of the day. I'm kind of feeling that. Brought a t-shirt just in case, but a lot of people coughing, sneezing on the trains, changing weather, people drinking alcohol, going to bed late, getting stressed from their jobs. That's a recipe for catching colds. But yeah, we're gonna put this big coat in here. Boom, boom. Not really treating my stuff super nice, but it is what it is. Yosh. 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 Okay. Let me see. But now they have Skytree. Yeah, actually, they're building a whole bunch of new stuff. So good point about the Skytree. I went to the top of that back in 1996. 1996? Is that like 30? That's like 28 years. And you went to this Tokyo Tower in 1996, Song and Win? Yeah, and what about the Skytree? Have you been there too, or only that Tokyo Tower 20-something years ago? Oh, the donkey. Oh, the donkey hotel has a small aquarium at the entrance. Yeah, they all have those. Most of them have those aquariums. Even in Osaka, when I first saw it, I was like, "That's so cool," because I like fish as well as the birds. They both can do things we can't do very well. I haven't been back to Japan for over 14 years. Jeez, that's a wild song to win. Got to come back. Say what's up. Let's hang out and compare a hobgoblin compared to hub and compare it to the gaijin hunters to how they used to be. Um, why did you move back from Japan? Why did you move away, Song Yumin? We got 6 likes up in the building, and I got 16% on my other phone. So I'm gonna check while we're walking. What's the best way to get to where I'm trying to go? Hopefully it's okay. Let me see the. It says 3:30. I can make it. We're still good. Yeah, I did the math. I'm like, you know what? I can fit in quick live stream, and here we're doing it. And yeah, because I don't show this area, you know, I don't want to always show the same places. I want to take your recommendations on what to show. I got permanent residency, but then just refused to take it and went back to the U.S. Yeah, that's what happens, man. My ex-wife, she had permanent residency. I'm like, don't forego that. Like a lot of girls get married to people they don't want to get married to just for that green card. And she was like, nope, she's done with New York. And I was like, all right. Let it go, like that Disney song from that movie Frozen, is it? Maison lendemain, demain. Maison lendemain. All the single ladies, all the single ladies. Got their hands up, hands up. Yeah, Song of Win. Shout out to you and my ex for knowing what they want and not being tied down by the document status. I feel stressed when organic Tokyo, finally, an organic something. Oh, really though? I don't know if that's organic. Anyway, oh wow, that's a massive building, Tokyo Plaza. Jesus. Got to crank my neck just to see the top of that. Wow, all these buildings, look at this construction over here. Crazy. Got a little Wanchan over there. Choco Zap is, have you ever heard of Choco Zap? I feel like that's news. It's like a people-less gym that folks go to. Yeah, don't let the documents affect you guys, man. But it's easier said than done because I know every year, I should say every 9 months, when it's time to get a visa, I start feeling the stress. Trying not to. Trying to put the fiber in my diet. I used to think like I can just eat whatever, but now I'm changing my ways, trying to, even though this month I got bad again. Sounds new. Yeah, this Tower Plaza looks new. Kind of curious to explore that. There's a new idea I have for a Shinjuku stream, but first, yeah, I think I'll try and check it out on the stream. It's kind of a nice area to explore. This is my first time exploring it without rushing to go somewhere. Let me see what it says. It says, all right. Let me see. Maybe, sumimasen, Roppongi station is this way? I knew you were English speaking
Yeah,
because.
it looks like Roppongi is that way. Let me double check.
All right, thank you.
Let me see where the station itself is.
Yeah.
Roppongi is definitely that way, but
Oh, it's a big station. It looks like.
yeah, it's pretty big.
Is that the closest station in here? Probably, right?
The closest station might be. Let me see. Where are you trying to get to?
The place is. You probably never heard of the station. It's also giving me a bus option. Meguro, it says.
Oh, Meguro is a
Ikejiri Ohashi station. Have you heard of that?
I don't know that one, but Meguro is it should be easy to get to.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you just go, it looks like if you just go straight up
Right.
the street, you will hit Roppongi
Oh,
Station.
perfect. I'll see the station.
Yeah,
Great.
take care.
Thank you so much. Have a good one, guys. Appreciate it. Some nice gentleman over there helping the passport and crew out. And we'll do some more exploring. The interesting thing is we'll see parts that we didn't see on the way here. Right over here, what are they building? I should have asked which side of the station. I'm kind of curious to cross the street, see what this is. We already checked out Tokyo Plaza, but this thing over here. And of course, we have some signs here, which gives you more options. Let me see if I can, yeah, I can't see from here. But maybe we can just cross real quick and cross right back to find out. Let me gaijin smash it, fuck it. Azabudai Hills? Yeah, have you guys heard of this? Azabudai Hills. Kind of like a mini Roppongi Hills. We got the Mori JP Tower, that's this thing. And then we got Garden Plaza, Residence A, Roppongi Ichome. Residence A, that sounds like, what do you call Residence A? It's like a residency. That sounds like it's a hospital of some sorts. So maybe there's a lot of sick people inside there. So bye-bye to, and right behind Azabudai here, there we go. We're super close to this Tokyo Tower. You guys recognize that? Put a 1 in the chat or like the stream if you recognize Tokyo Tower. I didn't mention it in the description because I didn't realize it would be so close to Tokyo Tower. Definitely worth getting lost for. Oh, that's upscale. Condominium, not a hospital. Nice, Song and Wind. Cool. Meguro is an upscale area. Interesting, I didn't know that. Yeah, Meguro is kind of by Shimokitazawa, I realized. That's a nice view of Tokyo Tower, like this actually. It does look pretty fancy up in here, but I don't got the money. I decided not to be a salary man like this guy in the suit, so 7 likes it is. We're gonna walk to the station. Or walk around at least find the station so we know where it is. Cool. Yeah, this thing looks like the king of Japan or something, like the prime minister. There's like a little monster here. Monster gargoyle from Ghostbusters or something. Roppongi, so Roppongi is straight. Gotanda and Tamalke. I take a lot of my signs, even though I'm not driving, from what it says on these street signs. Gotanda, I've heard of that a lot. Tameke, not as much. Roppongi, straight ahead. So we're gonna go straight ahead. No air. Oh, there's a helicopter. I counted like 20. It looks like a speck. Looks like the size of the birds because it's far away. I counted like 10. No, I counted literally 30 or more airplanes on a stream in Harajuku the other day. So that was crazy. All sorts of stuff. And then they have this bird apocalypse in Harajuku, which makes you think the end of the world is coming. Look at this huge truck over here. You guys see that huge truck with like cement or something in it? A lot of business getting done during the day out here. What kind of truck is this, guys? And then there's the Usuzu. I always, has anybody watching ever been a truck driver? Oh yeah, they got cement in there. It was turning, right, Song and Win? I'm from America, courtesy of New York. Do I sound American to you, by the way? Alreza Mokhanjo. And where are you from, by the way? It sounds, is it South America or if I'm completely off? If I'm completely off, please don't be offended. Nice, well here's one exit. The question is which exit is gonna be best? Closest to where we wanna go. You guys see that exit over there, right? That woman that you were talking were a few nights ago from New York. Her husband is a truck driver. Ah, yeah. I think I remember that. Iran is where you're from? Cool. Looks like a cement truck. All right, cool. Yeah, that was a lot of airplanes. I was just counting them on my walk between Shibuya and Shinjuku. So there's a few exits. There's the exits we're going to check across from this car dealership. We're gonna cross the street over here, guys. So let's see, let's find out. Yeah, I think the truck driver is a really good job. Yeah, I actually remember that was in Shibuya, Song and Wind, right? And we were talking for a while with her, but she traveled a lot. Song and Wind, did you see when I was interviewing the cat who had been to 3 countries? I know all of you guys have probably been to multiple countries unless you're like super young or just haven't gotten around to it. But that cat literally had been to 3 different countries. This looks mad grungy underneath here. Coin pocking. Wow. Yo, man, any way to make $1, guys. Any way to make $1. This does not even look like a subway station, guys. I want to get like a main subway hub. I don't want to be walking under there forever. Yeah. But yeah, we'll have to check that Song and Win. I think some lives have a lot more. Each live is kind of a little different. Some are similar probably, but recently they've been a little different. There's a YouTuber that I want to get on a live. I don't know if he'll agree to it. I met him a few days ago in a Moseburger. Very cool guy. Even if he doesn't get on a live, he's definitely gonna help the Passport Man channel by just giving advice. He said he'd give advice. He has like 140,000 subs. Let me see. I heard that there is a complicated network of tunnels that you can walk through to get to Tokyo Station to Ginza. Wow. That sounds like an adventure. The question is, would I get reception through all that? Here's Appa Hotel. One of the foreigners, the Gaijin friends I made, is staying at an Appa Hotel, but there's got to be like dozens of these Appa hotels here in Japan. I see them all over the place. So, let me see. Why does this say this? I feel like Google Maps has changed their app. Let me see what exit it says to go to. It says exit 1A. It's a big station, so I want to be careful. What the hell? Low battery. That sucks. Here we go. It says go straight. Oh, 1A. All right. Yeah, so it's a good thing I didn't choose any. Wow, this place looks delicious. Say what's up to the pandas. Oh, gargoyle. Gargoyle. He walked away panda time. Sugoi. From China to the world alliance. I try and be careful with the Chinese stores. Delicious food, but I told the story one time, my police story, and I've been traumatized ever since. That was when I first came to Tokyo. So I'm going, yeah, not sure if those tunnels have Wi-Fi. It'd be really cool if they did, though. Hey, what's up? Please drive safely when I'm passing by. Ooh, nice car. Wow. Look at this car. Shout out to him. I don't know what kind of car that is. Got the logo. It's a GTS 4.0. You guys know what a GTS 4.0? I don't know what it is, but oh wow, here's another. This car looks like another expensive car. It's got the same logo. What logo is this, guys? I'm not really a car guy. Damn, they got money out here, but they got cooler money. And your Yogi Ohara, they got more doggies like that, like those doggies. Here's another look. GTS 4.0. Looks like the same logo. Looks like, is this guy stopping for me? Or, oh, it's a girl. Man, I need to get a girl who divorced her husband to marry me. Oh, these are Ferraris. GTS 4.0 too. I know that other one was a Ferrari. Oh, this says, I've heard of GTS in a song or something. Like maybe an oldie. The first one was Ferrari. Folks love Ferrari. Seems like you went through some shit, bro. Yeah, I did. Well, yeah, well, you know, you're kind of a target. Unfortunately, like, the reason why I like to show the birds so much is like, if you look at wildlife and animals, it's not that much different than humans. Humans, after all, are mammals and the mammals are the animals that descended. You know, we're all kind of connected. I don't know if it's exactly like human from monkey and dinosaur and exactly how they say with the science, with evolution, but we're all related. So like when you look at the pigeons, for example, if you look at 10 pigeons, you always see one has got like his toes chopped off or something, and he's going under. And even your own species is like the humans. Like when we see a bum on the street, like look at all this niceness boat race. Let's say there's this is literally a waterfall, like another waterfall we're seeing here. We've seen a few so far. And then if there's a bum right over here, we're just gonna walk past him and go about our day because we got shit to do. And I understand it. And then sometimes when the animals see them weak, this happens with humans, I notice, someone thinks I'm weak, they're gonna attack me, right? So that's why I kind of show the animals. But anyway, I digress. Let's get back to Ferraris. This first one was, I made a scene once in a restaurant in Kabukicho. Oh, so that's what I was talking about that. In the Chinese restaurant, they know I'm a foreigner. They know my visa status ain't up to par. So if they disagree with you, someone might want to get the popo to make you a little nervous, to knock you down back to size if they think you a little too confident for them. So that's why I bring up the animals. Song and Wind says, I made a scene once in a restaurant in Kabukicho in front of the like 50 customers. Manager lied to me, said reservations only, but the girl in front of the place said they don't take reservations. Yeah, man, that's the stuff. Man, if you can't stand like obvious lies, stay away from Japan, man, because everybody lies. But Japan is like, really? Like, just do a better job. I don't know if it's more extreme because it's the second language or the cultural difference, but that shit's annoying. So I would have been upset too, Songwin. I've gotten so frustrated to the point and had so many of these experiences later on. I'm just like, I'm like, you know what? What's this? You're Roppongi square. I'm like, you do you. You do you. I've gotten so numb to it. I'm like, whatever. I'm numb to a lot of stuff at this point, guys. I don't know if I'll ever get my feeling back. Try and get into some spicy food so that at least I have something that's interesting, you know? Yeah, I think you gotta get numb to it, or you're gonna get pain in your body and start taking painkillers or get headaches, or something's gonna numb you. Either doctor's medicine or mentally get numb, and hopefully it's not like internal stress. Let's walk to this rock cafe since we mentioned it before. And I think my boy Song and Win mentioned it. Just go back for his memory. Rock Shop Cafe. Got a guitar there. I don't know if they'd have a guitar there in California. I know Hard Rock Cafe when I visit my folks, my people out in California, even though I am from New York. There's this weird building here. This looks like the ghetto or something. Tony Roma's rib seafood steak. Is he the owner of Hard Rock Cafe? Oh, this looks delicious. What's this, a lunch burger? I'm hungry, guys. 8 likes up in here, appreciate that. Let me see. But as expats, you know, we lived it, yup. But that's really crazy, is people who have never been to Japan trying to tell us how Japan really is. Exactly. You know what? I tell Japanese people how Japan really is. And I say, himitsu, it's a secret. And I'm like, we're taking care of the government, right? And like the government, like, is our babies, like seifu wa watashi tachi no akachan, right? And they're laughing, they know it's true, and I'm like, the most secrets, himitsu. It's really true, like, there's so many, dude, the misconceptions about Japan, and like, I'm happy I can just talk about it free-minded without editing it. Behind all the cuteness, it's like there's just like a Harajuku type, Lolita type, kimono type costume just now. And she sounds so cute. She's like, it's like all the cuteness, but the reality behind it, I want to speak the truth. See, everyone's sick going to these clinics. You can't see that. But anyway, restaurant and bar. This looks good. Turkish food? Huh. And this is it? Yeah, this is where the birds are probably eating the carcasses of the people that went bye-bye from the nightlife. Cannot approximate how Japan is. Have to live there to experience the reality of the country. Exactly, Song and Win. You know what, I think I could pin that, but I already pinned your other one. The cuteness goes out the window when someone is bleeding out on the sidewalk. They all walk by and don't help. Exactly. I'm trying to remember. There's a story that reminded me of this cuteness situation. I'm trying to remember the story. How's it go? I'm trying to think. Let me show you these toys, guys. You know, all this cuteness shit is just distracting from the truth. You know? This is the truth. This at night turns into craziness. Blue white bar, you got the Algerian. I feel bad because I got friends from Nigeria. Yeah, like sometimes you need to be descriptive. I got tons of friends from Africa. Jumanji, this is that crazy. Yeah, this whole place lights up with people trying to sell you services and stuff. But, oh, that's what it was. So I'm trying to avoid these KIDS behind me. I did think I did a good job. So basically, here's the story. I told this before probably. I actually want to make a video about it. I caught it all on video. So check this out. There's this like famous YouTuber. He's got 80 million followers. He had an event in the park. He didn't want to pay for it. But he told police he was at the park, right? I think he did, maybe not. But he wanted to, shout out to him, whatever. I don't know too much about him. I was like on the list. I'm like, all right, I'll go to your event. So he's like talking, asking everybody what they do for like 5, 10, 20 minutes. 10 minutes in, these protesters come in. You guys know about the politics more than me. I don't know the details, but there's a bunch of stuff going on in the world. Different countries, people dying, injustices. Like, countries only talk, people only talk about the immoral stuff that they're affected by. So I'm sure it's not just those countries. There's stuff all over the world. Just depends what your cause is. Does it demean your cause? But anyway, these people come in, and then the Japanese people are complaining. They're like, we're just having a good time. And even though I don't have a side, I'm like, yo, man, don't use good time as an argument, because people's lives, people are losing their loved ones in war. Like, you can have a side. I won't be mad if you have a particular side, but like, choose your side. I don't know much about it. I'm not gonna tell who's what. But don't tell people to shut up when they're frustrated about losing loved ones in a war or whatever. Because Japan was dealing with this stuff like 100, 200 years ago. I don't know the details. So that's just bothers me, because I'm a real life person, People act like they don't get sick. People act like when the pandemic happened, like it was such a shock that people can die from colds and flus if they're old or eating unhealthy or whatever the situation. But it didn't surprise me. I live in real life. I don't say, oh, look at the flowers. Look at the Wendy's. Everything's instant. Look at all these expensive stuff. We're golden. No, I live in real life, man. I'm made of blood and tissue, and I know things can happen to me. I try and protect myself. I try and learn if something happens. But anyway, yeah, there were protesters. I don't think anyone posted the video about it. I don't know if they take it down, but I'm gonna post that video, guys. Sometime when I get a chance. I'll probably post a Michael Jackson video first, because zero editing. I gotta try and do something out here. So let me see. The European dude, his name is Nas. He wears a t-shirt where it says like 40% or something. Nas Daily, I think. But shout out to you, Song and Win. You know what I'm talking about. Too many pins, laughing out loud. Exactly. Those machines are called gotcha. Exactly. They got them all wind up, forgetting about their Kai Shain life, their work life. The European dude, right-wing protesters. Shout out to you, Sharky QUE in the house. How you doing? I didn't even realize till now. Roppongi Station is where we're trying to get to, but I'm trying to get to a specific exit called 1A. How you doing, QUE? Is it alright if I call you QUE? Like, you gave me a super chat. I appreciate that. And you helped me with some Spanish and some translation. Shout out to the people who help me with translation sometimes when I'm interviewing folks. We're gonna go this way, and then hopefully that will be correct. Let me see, here's the subway. Let's see if it says 1A. This is entrance 3. We're looking for 1A. This is a big issue, guys. Especially when I was Osaka, when you saw that Osaka stream, I was running for my life. Trying to get to Namba Station. Like, if you get in the wrong subway, you'll be running underground forever. 1, 2, 3. I'm checking the balance here. My battery is low on my mic. If the battery cuts out, I'll just unplug this transmitter receiver thing, and then you guys will be able to hear me. We got crows up in the background. Good to hear you're doing well. Yeah, you saw that Wendy's Japan, Sharky? That was nice. I love Wendy's. Australian beef, quality beef. super quality. At the airport destination in Vegas. Nice. I like Vegas. It's not what I expected from the movies or the Hangover movie, but how's it going? It's hot, right? It's hot over there, Sharky. I like the name Sharky, and I like QUE. I like saying both. Oh, that's a nice mural. Let me see. 1A. Holy shit, where am I? We're getting close. We gotta get this station soon. Alright, I feel like... Oh, I think if I make a right at the next... Where's that crow? Oh, right here. What's up, brother? How you doing, brother crow? I'm living a good life. I'm chilling Roppongi, making lots of money. Good to hear, brother. Talk later. Alright. Talking like Rocky to somebody in the movie. Yo, brother, give me a blessing, just in case something happens to me, my kid and my wife are gonna be okay, you know what I mean? Yeah, Rocky, I got you. Italian, da 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 da. They don't understand Italian, but we like your story, Rocky. Make it in the Creed Apollo 2. All right, I'm just gonna have to pick a station and hope for the best. Yeah, the weather is changing. Jeez, it's gonna get windy and cold-ish. Roppongi Cafe, this looks kind of cool, but nowhere to eat inside. All right, this is entrance 2, which is better because I was at entrance 3 before. What if I turn? Wait, that says entrance 3. You know what? Gonna pull it. Basically looks like it did around 20 years ago in Roppongi. Yeah, it hasn't changed much, but the pandemic has apparently... was this May Day? Yeah, this is probably a new supermarket, it looks like. Never heard of it before. Size area, guys. Eat here at your own risk. If you're young, you can survive the chemicals. All right, we'll go into the subway station, guys, because I don't know. Is this the Oedo line? No, this is the Hibuya line. Let me see. Oh, すみません。お江戸線行きたい。マスク？うん。からこれは日比谷線だけでしょ？ OK。2分3分ぐらい？ OK。マスク見える。ありがとう。優しい。ありがとうございます。All right, we got 10 lights in the building. Basically, looks like it did around 20 years ago. Yup. She was so nice, so pretty too. She was helping me out. All right. Very tricky out here. Very tricky. Yeah, it's so spacious out here compared to the rest of Tokyo. That's what they pay for, the spaciousness. But there's the yin and the yang, the good and the bad with everything. With the spaciousness comes like the taking forever to get to and from your apartment. Like if you want to cross the street, you gotta cross all across this stuff. Shinjuku, you don't gotta deal with this big highway. So you want space or you want convenience? You pay when you buy an apartment or you rent an apartment. Those are the decisions. Or you want both. You better be rich if you want both. 20 years ago, the same Roppongi. Same faces, just different names. Well, maybe similar faces, just aged a little bit or look the same. Japanese people, it's amazing, man. Like, seriously. These people sometimes look like 20 to me, but they're like 40s. They're in their 40s. It says, oh, this is Aodo. What is it? Oedo line is this way. And it says 4B. All right, let's go this way. In case, what else is here? Maybe I know, laugh out loud. Yeah, man. It's amazing, man. I mean, like, not one wrinkle. Maybe you'll see an age spot or something. Like, not one gray hair. It could be a guy. I think if they're a salaryman, they'll age. But if you own your own business and it's simple, like a shoe repair shop. Here's the Wendy's we were at. Yeah, fuck, F it. I'll do this Roppongi. All right, guys. Well, good talking with you. I don't know how my reception is gonna be here, and it looks underground, not outdoors. So I think up here is just cars. So I have a feeling it's an underground station. So yeah, we'll end the stream right here. I guess at this. Wow, only 100 yen. Holy sh! That's cheaper than a convenience store. 100 yen. Oh my God. Yeah, we'll leave it here at this 100 yen vending machine. A lot of black people can look really young even when they're in their 60s. Yeah, that's crazy. That's true. Yeah, they're wrinkle game. They don't get wrinkles, some people, black people and Asian people. But yeah, guys, we will probably do another stream. But if not, at least we got one stream out of the way. And it Roppongi is a little different. Shout out to this doggy woggy. And Doggy and everybody, we will see you next time. We out of here. Doggy with the t-shirt.